Today we are going to be finishing up our alphabet soup art project, and today is really fun and important because we are going to make it look like our bowl and our little napkin are sticking off of our paper by adding a shadow to our bowl and to our napkin. And as you can see, we will also be adding a spoon because you can't eat alphabet soup without a spoon. So let's get started. Okay, my friends, after you have glued down your bowl and your soup and your napkin, you are going to get something called charcoal. Now, charcoal is a very, very black drawing material that you can draw with. It's very dusty. It's kind of like chalk almost. And as you can see, it's gonna get kind of all over your hands. So you don't wanna draw on yourself with it. It's obviously gonna get on your fingers, and that's okay. We can always wipe it off with a wet wipe. But when you're holding the charcoal, please just you don't wanna set it down on your paper or get it all over the place. With your charcoal, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a couple of lines to our napkin and our bowl to make it look like they are three-dimensional, or that they are coming off of the paper. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of draw the letter L around our napkin to make it look like a shadow. And then we're gonna draw the letter C around part of our bowl to make it look like a shadow over there. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna take your charcoal and you are going to trace right beside your napkin, right beside it and right below it. And do you see how it looks like the letter L? So we're gonna do that for our napkin. And then we're gonna do the letter C for the bowl. So I'm gonna start up here, and I'm gonna go right beside my soup bowl and make a big letter C. Just kind of right beside it. If it helps, you can always turn your paper. Okay, after you have drawn your letter L and your letter C, comes the fun and kind of messy part. You can take one of your fingers that's already dirty, and what we're gonna do is we're kind of gonna smudge or smear our charcoal just to make it look a little bit fuzzy. This is gonna be, like I said, the shadow. So it looks like our bowl and our napkin are really sticking off of our page. When you're smearing and smudging your charcoal, you want to make sure that you don't get that charcoal on top of your bowl or your napkin, because if you think about it, a shadow isn't on the object, it's kind of behind it. Here's some pictures of some other first grade friends who are adding their charcoal shadow to their napkin and their bowls. And so after you get done kind of smearing and smudging it, doesn't it look like this bowl is sitting on top of our paper weaving placemat? Just looks like I can pick it up. Same with the napkin, it looks like it's really sticking off of our paper. When you are done with your charcoal, I will give you a little wet wipe that you can just wipe your fingers clean. It comes right off. It is pretty messy though. So you can use your little wet wipe to clean your fingers so they're not all black and dusty.